I Know by Stephen Lewis Ernest.
People don't know how to speak with God.
The universe is God's Bible.
Colossians 1:15, He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. John 14:20, At that day you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you.
Stephen presents. I'm Stephen, and that's with a V. The following is a viewpoint on God. A story of a follower of God and his thoughts on God. How much of the story is true depends upon you. The truth may vary each time you see the video, and the story may continue with future videos. I know God, and He's always been with me. He always will be. Words cannot lead you to God. You would have to discover Him for yourself. God bless, and I hope you do. Enjoy the story. It is true. I know.
I know. His eyes stared upon the doorknob. Dare he turn it to see what was beyond the door? The bottle hit the door frame near his head. You bastard! Diane yelled, picking up another bottle. Several empty bottles laid around her. I don't know, but I believe. I have faith. Don't ever question that, as she staggered back onto the couch and fell. Unconsciously drunk. His heart went out, for he loved her so. He knew he was helpless. He could only state, I know. I do not question your belief, nor faith. That is not for me to question. I can only tell you, I know. He sat on the cushion of the chair. He thought to himself, or was it to someone else? There was no conversation. His thoughts were his, but he shared those thoughts. Their consciousness was one, yet not one. He removed the veil of belief and faith weeks before. I know. He knew. God is spirit. It haunted him so. Then one day, he heard the word. Conscious. God was conscious of all things, for he was the spirit within all things. He could only speak for himself, I know. The veil dropped and God smiled. No doubts. No questions. I know. It continues.
2 Corinthians 3:17-18, Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as from the Lord, the Spirit.
John 4:23-24, But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father is seeking such to worship Him. God is spirit, and those who worship Him must worship in spirit and truth.
John 17:21-22, That they all may be one, as you, Father, are in me, and I in you, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. And the glory which you gave me I have given them, that they may be one just as we are one.
Philippians 3:21, Who will transform our lowly body that it may be conformed to His glorious body, according to the working by which He is able even to subdue all things to Himself.
Being caught between a rock and a hard place is terrible, but worse being beneath the rock. Stephen Lewis Ernest.